We didn't set mood lighting. Usually Chief does that.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. This meeting will come to order.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Call the roll.
Benjamin is absent and excused today. Baylor,
Here.
Holman, Kasdorf,
Here.
Meyer,
Here.
Sardina,
Here.
Tarks.
Here.
Is there anyone desiring to be heard? None. Consent agenda.
I will make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
I'll second that.
Motion has been made and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All in opposition, say nay. Motion passes. Any communications other than department reports?
No, sir.
Thank you. Committee reports, building board.
That's me.
Yes.
Building board met this evening and approved an occupancy permit for a name we can't pronounce, Elysian Beauty, located at 4779 North 126th. End of report.
Thank you. Library board.
Library board was supposed to have met Tuesday, the 10th. We did not have a quorum, so meeting was canceled. And a report.
Thank you. Finance committee.
Finance committee met just a few minutes ago and we approved revenues. We approved the invoices, I'm sorry, of $192,700.53. Move that onto the full board for approval and a report.
Thank you. Community Foundation met last week. The Christmas decorations are being put up at the Clark House, and we received a pretty generous donation from Mid-City. End of report. Report of the administrator.
Just a few things for you. We are in the middle of tax collection. If you want to pay it before the end of the year, we will be open on the 31st until 4 o'clock. Besides that, first installment of tax payments are due the end of January. Utility bills have been sent out and are due on the 27th of December. We had our preliminary audit happen last week. Nothing of note that really came of that. They were here for about 2 days, reviewed a good amount of material, and have now given us our list of stuff that we need to give them for the April final audit. And we have moved forward with our police position. So we are excited to bring this person on. We are just going through the background check for that position. And hopefully we will have a start date in the beginning of January. End report.
Thank you. Unfinished business. Discussion and possible action on reconsideration of the resolution 24-18, a resolution to adopt and update schedule of deposits, municipal ordinance violation.
So I sent this. Part of the process is that we need to have the municipal judge sign off on the resolution for the fee deposits for municipal ordinance violations. He had a couple notes that he wanted to make adjusting some of the amounts. The amounts were actually adjusted up to meet surrounding communities' fees for those. They are still within what our ordinances dictate. So part of that process then is, since he changed it, has to come back to you guys for final approval. If you guys make any additional changes, it'll have to go back to him. But if you guys accept his changes with no additional, then it will be set.
I didn't see anything of note.
No, everything looked pretty much in line.
Mm-hmm.
On some, like on the last page, it gives a range of 20. It says scheduled deposits, and then there's a couple that just say $25 to $500, and the next line says $50 to $1,000. Who sets that range? Is that then on the court?
Correct. So that was supposed to be a catch-all for everything that is not detailed. The ordinances, as they currently read, say for first offenses, it's between $25 and $500 if it's not specified in the fee schedule or by ordinance. And a second offense is $50 to $1,000. So then the court, when they come to court, if they come to court, they would set it at that point in time. The attorney would.
Okay. Any other questions on that?
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 24-18 as written.
Second.
The motion has been made and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All in opposition, say nay. Motion passes. New business. Discussion and possible action on reviewing and approving a Class C liquor wine only license for St. Agnes Congregation for the 24-25 licensing year.
Yes, so if you remember, several months ago, we had a couple of our Class B beer establishments have to apply for a Class C after we noticed a discrepancy in the enforcement of the liquor laws for the state of Wisconsin. So they are the last one that needed to get approval for that, and they finally submitted that to us about 2 weeks ago. So that is what is before you today.
And we waived the fees on the other ones that came before us as
Correct,
well.
and
Yep.
theirs were waived, yes.
Yep. So that's consistent with what we have in front of us.
Correct.
I'll make a motion to approve the Class C liquor for St. Agnes.
I'll second that.
A motion has been made and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All in opposition, say nay. Motion passes. New business item B, discussion and possible action on appointment of Ashley Jamison to the Butler Library Board.
Yes, so Ms. Jameson attended a few library board meetings to observe, and she decided that she wants to participate. So with the help of Charlene, she submitted her application, which is before you today.
And this is actually, it works at the job train, right?
I believe so, yes.
Mhm.
Yes. I'll make a motion to approve Ashley Jamison for the library board.
Second.
A motion has been made and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye. All in opposition, say nay. Motion passes. Item C, discussion and possible action on resolution 24-26. A resolution awarding the 2025 sanitary sewer dye testing project contract to Aquilus
I think it's Aquilus, yeah.
in the amount not to exceed $50,806.60.
Yes, so the MMSD has funds for the village reserved in the amount of $56,000 sitting in what they call a PPI&I fund, which it slips my mind what that acronym stands for, but basically it's to help find where on private property there are leaks in the sanitary sewer. So then when heavy rains happen, the sanitary sewer is not leaking excess material into the storm sewer, causing overflows and backups into people's homes. So it's basically to try to find that. And if once that's identified, grouting can take place. So this project is basically to do testing in the sanitary sewers to find if and where those leaks are happening. And then another project will have to happen to do the grouting. But this 50,000 is not going to cost the village anything. It's reimbursable through MMSD through those PPI&I funds. But we do need to use them and have them allocated by the end of the year, or they will get pulled back and put into a competitive fund pool that then everybody in MMSD that uses MMSD will then be eligible for. So we want to obviously use our funds to help Butler instead of going to Greenfield or Menominee Falls. And the rest of the money, the extra 6,000 is going to be covering the cost of contracting through RE Smith.
Does that then bring us down to zero for MMSD?
Correct.
In that, okay. And so that contract comes through us and then we pay them and we get the money back from MMSD.
Correct.
Okay, got it.
You don't use it, you lose it.
And I think we do this a couple years ago as well?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
2021.
So, and what they're doing then is does that, between the two times, does that cover the whole village or is there another leg of that?
I believe that it would cover most of the village. There might be some towards 132nd Street, because I think that they did the north side, and I think now they're doing the south side, the southeastern side of the village now.
So we're almost fully done with that then?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, any other questions? Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve resolution 2426.
I'll second that.
A motion has been made and seconded. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All in opposition, say nay. Motion passes.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
Motion has been made and seconded to adjourn. Any discussion on the motion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All in opposition, say nay. Motion passes. We're adjourned 6:09.
I was going to engage in discussion around the amendment to adjourn, but I felt that that probably wouldn't be prudent.
Bradley.
But
Boy.